Well, checking in with the Johnny Appleseed Metro Park District, and we've got the director, Tyler Black, with us today. So thanks for joining us, Tyler.
Thanks for having me, Holly.
Okay, so people need to know there's some big changes that are happening at Ottawa Metro Park when it concerns the beach. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, so at our last board meeting, the decision was made to permanently close the beach. Now, I know that sounds like a pretty negative thing, but we saw this as an opportunity to kind of reimagine, refocus how that beach facility is used. And really from the standpoint of like coming up with current times and really catching up to where people are right now and amenities they'd like to see. We're looking at installing a splash pad in 2025. So very much, I'm sure a thing with the public that, hey, this beach has been around for 25 years. Really important from our standpoint as the park district to not take an amenity away, but to maybe just reimagine how the public can use that space.
Right, because you hated to do it, but I mean, you were losing money on it, right? Tell us more about that.
Yeah.
Hard to staff?
Yeah, hard to staff, finding lifeguards, and having lifeguards available has been an ever-increasing problem, not just for us, but if you look around the state, honestly, you look around the country, finding lifeguards is a pretty hard thing. But really, we saw numbers of people that were coming out really, really diving, and then looking at just the overall cost to run the operations, pay staffing, and the use that it wasn't getting, kind of all factored into the decision. But again, I'd really like to point to the fact that like we're not taking an amenity away. It might seem like it, but there'll be some reimagined area here with the splash pad.
Yeah, so let's talk about that splash pad, because you sent some pictures and we're going to show those. It looks awesome. And that's going to go like where the beach area is at. How are you going to do it?
Yeah, so one disclaimer on some of these pictures. These are just examples. These aren't exactly what's going to go there. But these are possibilities of different amenities. So there's the opportunity to have some different areas for different age groups, for toddlers to play in, for teens to play in, because they all play at different levels and can deal with different streams of water and that kind of thing that are coming at them. So really just looking at behind the beach house where you see the beach right now, installing something similar to this, probably a little bit smaller than these renderings, but you're looking anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 square feet of a splash pad. And then really getting the pond that the beach was used to swim in opened up for the public to use from a kayaking standpoint, from a fishing standpoint. So yeah, the splash pad honestly is a pretty modern idea, and it'll be free to use to the public. However, I do see just a really great opportunity for more use and having more people come out and utilize the space.
Right, so. Yeah. And as you said, the pond, you're going to be able to kayak and fish in, so kind of using the whole area in a different way.
Yeah. There's a fence around the pond right now. I'm sure people that visit Ottawa Metro Park know that, but that fence will come down. There'll still have to be a fence up around the splash pad just for safety reasons, but most of that area will be opened up for fishing and kayaking. So.
Awesome. All right. So everyone's planning for the eclipse, and you're saying, hey, you can hang at the park, right, if you want to. Let's talk about your eclipse plans.
Yeah, so we don't have, I'll just be really honest, we don't have any big ideas when it comes to having things for people to do. We just see ourselves as this public space where people can come and see the eclipse out in the open. I think of places like Ottawa Metro Park. I think of places like Teddy Bear Park, where people can come, find a parking spot, hopefully find a parking spot, and just enjoy the day. We aren't taking reservations that day, so there will be enough parking. And we are planning on opening our campground facility Friday, April 5th at 8 o'clock in the morning. So trying to get as much information out there as possible from the standpoint of, hey, we don't have these big to-dos going on, but we are still open and available, and every park will be open. So we're excited about that. Obviously been a lot of talk about the eclipse over the last year, and especially the last couple months. But it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, exactly. It will. All right. Well, thank you very much, Tyler, for telling all this today.
All right. Thanks for having me, Holly.
All right. Don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.